So this song involved like a lot of assembly. There's a lot of different pieces that came together at different points in time. I have a lot of different processes with writing. Like sometimes I'll be playing on the piano and some kind of melody will come to me, or I'll be driving and I'll have to pull over and record a voice note because I'll hear a melody in my head. Or sometimes I'll start a song with like a lyrical theme. And that's kind of what this song was. I knew that I wanted to write another song that was kind of in the same headspace as our last single, Closer. And that theme kind of is just like acknowledging that, we desperately want a relationship with God, but, there exists this distance between us, and kind of just exploring that tension between wanting to worship and not being able to worship. One night I was writing and this line came to me, and I just had to write it out, and it was, if I'm found when I'm lost in you, I'd lose myself again and again and again. It reminds me of this verse in the Bible in the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 39. It says, "Whoever finds their life will lose it, and whoever loses their life for my sake will find it." And I think there's just something really poetic and beautiful about the idea of reversing the roles of lost and found. Something that means a lot to me about this song is, so somebody once told me they don't like the bridge of this song. They thought that the choice of words was like way too aggressive, and I use words like overrun and invade, and you don't typically find those in worship songs. I actually wrote this bridge 12 years ago, and why that's interesting is I got saved 11 years ago. So I wrote these words, these worship lyrics verbatim before I was even saved. And I was kind of in this dark place where I needed a savior, and I was lost, and I had written these words kind of in desperation, and they ended up being like a big part of me crying out for the first time. And they almost needed to be aggressive, like for how staunch I was in my atheism. I needed something aggressive to break through. And so those words, despite being a bit unconventional for the worship scene, really meant a lot to me. And now, like with the song in its current state, isn't actually meant to be really an altar call, but if those words in the bridge help someone in the way that they help me, then hey, it's a win too. What I want people to experience when they hear this song is, I think, just surrender, and it says that in the chorus as well. The first step to health for any believer is just coming back to a place of surrender and giving up everything. And I mean, the chorus says that, take my heart, take my soul, take me over, take my fears, take it all, right? I surrender. And I want people to experience healing. And I think in this day and age, God gives us so many ways to do that. And, for me, with my mental illness, it started with surrender, but it was also like, seeing my family doctor and, getting on the right medications and getting a counselor and seeing psychologists and having the right kind of relationships with, other like-minded people, having other guys that I could count on for, strong spiritual support. And I think really just that healing that I hope this song brings to people, it also has to do with a really well-rounded approach to finding mental health, finding positive mental health. And that's really what I hope people will experience. Hey friends, thanks so much for checking out our song, Lose Myself. If you like this song, it would mean so much to us if you would subscribe to our channel or follow us on Spotify and Instagram. We have our cover of You Say coming out on December 6th. We'll see you then. If I'm found when I'm lost.